Well, good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today you have the Rhino, and we're looking at a beer. Today's beer was a housewarming gift sent to me by the one and only Brian, so thank you very much, Brian. I actually got really excited that I actually had a real estate agent that's like, I could have given you the charcuterie board thing that we give to all the people that buy a house and nobody cares about. But I'm like, hey, you're a beer guy. I'm going to get you some craft beers. And I got some beers to start my life off in Saskatchewan. And then Brian's like, hey, I sent you a package. It's your housewarming gift. I go, what's the package? He goes, some beverages. And yeah, it got here, and I mean, some of the beverages, well, the majority of the beverages were beverages I've reviewed before, but I've liked all of them, except for one, but that one I didn't hate. So it doesn't matter. It was great to get them, and there was some for the review, and that was great too. Right now I'm using my Tough Gaming card for Asus as my platform. This was bought it was bought to do live streaming of gaming, and then I got rid of all my gaming systems when I decided I was moving. So I don't know, I might actually sell this as well. Yeah. Anyway, today we're looking at the Society of Beer Drinking Ladies Cherry Dark Lager, and it's 4.7% alcohol by volume. I'll just sit it here so you can look at it. Now, I remember doing some videos with, at the time, I don't know if she's still in charge of it or still has anything to do with it, but at the time, Erica had started it, and I believe Renee was involved as well. I know I've seen Renee in a lot of the advertising for the Society of Beer Drinking Ladies. I don't know if Erica Campbell still has anything to do with it. She was a salesperson for Black Oak at one point, and she's moved all over the map in the brewing. We did a video with her at Black Oak. We did a video with her, I think, at Wellington. Oh no, it might have been Renee at Wellington. But I don't know who's still involved. There is some reading on the back of this. I haven't looked at it really yet. I took it out of the box and I was like, oh, I haven't had that yet, and I added it to the pile over there of things that I had to review. So, let's look at this, right? Ingredients: water, malted barley, wheat, sugars. Cherry puree is in brackets for sugars, so I guess they're saying they're using cherry puree as their sugars. Hops and yeast. Contains barley and wheat. Where is this brewed? Brewed and packaged at 675 Development Road, Kingston. Oh, it's brewed at Spearhead. So it's brewed at Spearhead. I know the Society of Beer Drinking Ladies were brewing both at Wellington and at Great Lakes and at Black Oak in the past. So I guess now they're brewing at Spearhead. Okay, so here we go. We're going to try and read this. Between the two different lighting systems, it really fucks with my albino eyes. But we'll try anyway, right? Cheers to our 10th release. For the coldest fall and winter months, we teamed up again with Spearhead Brewing. So I guess they've teamed up with Spearhead Brewing in the past. To create a roasty dark lager with the addition of sweet cherry. Since 2014, we have been building a women and beer community one sip at a time with our events, beer dinners, merch, podcast, and beer releases. Make sure to swing by our digs, the Society Clubhouse, located at 967 College Street in Toronto. Explore our workspace, taproom, marketplace, bottle shop, community event hub, and more. Check out all we do at Ladies Drink Beer, ladiesdrinkbeer.com, Society Clubhouse, societyclubhouseto.com. Cheers, and keep supporting your local brewery. Jamie and Erica. Okay, so I guess Erica's still involved. I don't think I know Jamie. I don't think I've ever met Jamie. I know Robin LeBlanc was involved at one point. Robin LeBlanc is an author, part of the they're co-authors, Jordan and Robin, who have done the Ontario Craft Beer Guide. They've done both volumes so far. Probably deserves a third volume at this point. She has also had her, oh, what the hell was her blog called? I used to read it all the time, and now I can't. I haven't read it in years. The something wench. What? I can't remember. I'm sorry, Robin. I'm not trying to be a dick. There's so much on my mind. I can't remember. Robin's awesome. I love Robin. Erica's awesome. I love Erica. I know Erin was involved in this. Erin was the co. She was the brewmaster and owner of Little Beasts. I believe her husband did all the artwork, and Erin is amazing as well. There's so many amazing women in the beer industry, and people don't realize it. And I see somebody's commenting. I will read that. I'm sorry. I got to pull it closer to my face. As some of you know, I'm blind. As some of you don't know, I'm blind. Where the hell did that message go? There we go. Uncle Cracker, Rhino time. Yeah, it's the first time Rhino's really been live in a while. I'm going to try and do a live show maybe tomorrow night. I'll kick up the computer. I got the webcam here. I'm having some great financial trouble, so I'll probably have to sell things like my game capture card and stuff, but we'll see how things go. Regina Rhino. Yep, Regina Rhino. So again, this was brewed at Spearhead in Kingston, Ontario. I guess we've talked too much. Hey, let's open her up. Let's pour her. We'll move our cup over here. We'll turn this. What the hell is that? Oh, Mr. Chris just sent me a Facebook. Let's turn this way. We'll open it up over here. Okay. It's open. Now, as most of you who have watched this in the past know, I love me a dark lager. So this beer really does excite me. A dark lager with cherry excites me. Colleen's all worked out. Colleen's been locked out of the house. She's at the top of the landing right now, and I think she's basically saying, "Let me in, let me in. Little pig, let me in. Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." So, beautiful beer. Right away from this light, it looks like a mahogany brown, and down at the very bottom. If I turn around and look at the... Ooh, that wasn't good. If I turn around and look at this light, it's also a mahogany brown. Okay, so both, and they're different color lights. They're both giving a mahogany brown, but to the naked eye, without the light, it is as black as the black blood of the earth. You do not see shit through it. The head is a mocha head. It is making some beautiful tunnels and shit. It is doing like the Duvel thing. As you pour it, it looks a mahogany brown. So everything is looking proper. I guess we got to sniff it and all. So the first time I met the guys from Spearhead, Dimitri and all them, I don't even know if Dimitri has anything to do with Spearhead anymore. But they were brewing at the Cool Beer Company. And we did a video with them where we talked about everything with them while they were doing a Hawaiian Pale Ale brew. And I'm actually amazed I was allowed to go there, because Cool hated me, because we had already reviewed the Cool beer, and we had reviewed Millennium Buzz and all their other stuff, and we hated it all. And we were there, and Cool had such a good setup that... Does Cool even exist still? I've been out of the Ontario beer market for so long, I don't know. Does Cool still exist? I don't know. Anyway. It doesn't look like anyone other than Uncle Cracker has commented so far. Uncle Cracker's probably my only viewer. Love you, Uncle Cracker, because you're my only viewer. You're my only friend. And no, I'm actually sober, if you're wondering. It's just, I'm back to being me. I'm out of the Arctic, and I'm back to being me. There's shit going on that is so stressful it's not funny, but I'm back to being me. I see there's a new comment. We'll get to it. Cherry puree is added to this, but I can't say for sure that I smell cherry out of the can. And the can's where you would think you would smell it. I get dirty fart. No, I don't get dirty fart. I get black lager scents though. I mean, I get coffee, I get chocolate, I get roasty toastiness. It smells good. It does. It smells good. Before we'll sniff out of the glass, then we'll check comments, and we'll go. Glass smells the exact same. I'm not smelling cherry, which saddens me because I love cherry. I love cherry in my lagers. I love cherry in everything. It's Uncle Cracker. Thank you, Rhino. I love beer. I love beer too. Like I said, I'm going to try and get a live stream tomorrow. I'm going to ask my wife if I'm allowed to live stream. And if she says I am, we'll get a live stream going tomorrow. And we will do an hour or so and see if we can get anyone to join us. See if I still have any connections in the beer world that want to chat, that want to talk live with the Rhino. I don't think I do, but I mean, all the people that used to hang out with me on my live streams, they're all gone. They don't talk to me anymore. I don't know what I did. I know one of them, for some reason, I pissed off when I was going to move to the province they were in. I'm like, hey, can you tell me about these places or these places? And you're going to hate it here. Okay. I think I'm going to love it there because I'm going to have a house that I've paid off outright and I can work minimum wage and live. But hey, what do I know? And yeah, I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did. Anyway, cheers. Let's try the beer. Cheers. Let's try the beer. I'm just hoping that I smell cherry, but I just don't. Cheers. Okay. So I don't know if every can is created equally or not, but I don't really taste the cherry. I don't. That being said, this is a fucking awesome dark lager, sorry. Probably one of the best dark/black lagers I've had. It has all the flavors it's supposed to have. I'm just not tasting the cherry. Coffee, chocolate, bit of roastiness. I don't know if it's my mind trying to create cherry, but there is a sweetness back there that could be cherry, or it might just be psychosomatic. I don't know, because you can do that. You can say, hey, this is what this is supposed to taste like, and people will go, oh, it tastes like that. It happens. It happens often. Now, is that what's happening with this? I don't particularly know, but I can't tell you, right? I can't. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's just not... It's not what I would expect from a cherry dark lager. I'd expect some cherry sweetness. I'd expect an but it doesn't matter because you know what? It's an amazing dark lager. It's an amazing dark lager. I can't say it's not. I see I've had two more comments. They might both be from Uncle Cracker, but let's just check here. Oh, no, we got more than just Uncle Cracker here. What time tomorrow? Again, I have to talk to my wife, but I would think I'm technically Mountain Time, but it's also Central Time because Mountain Time just doesn't have time. It doesn't have a time change. It's Central Time, but it doesn't do the hour ahead, hour behind. It always just stays the same. So when Central Time goes an hour, I don't remember. When Central Time springs ahead, Mountain Time still stays the same. But I don't know how I'm in Mountain Time because I'm in the fucking prairies. But yeah, so my thing doesn't... Ontario, what time does it say it is right now? So Ontario would be almost 10 p.m. right now. We're almost 9 p.m. right now. So tomorrow, if my wife lets me, I'd probably come down to do my reviews at about 7. And then I would go online at 8, which would be 9 p.m. Ontario, 8 p.m. for me. And we'll see. Like I said, it'll be the first time I've done a live in a long time. And I don't think anyone will show up. I don't think anyone will show up to watch. I don't think anyone will show up to chat. But we'll see what happens. And I saw there were some more comments. Let's see if I can pull them up. Cherry Stout. Yeah, this isn't a Cherry Stout, unfortunately. Pop Culture Vegan. Greetings, my friend. No, greetings to you, sir. And I have some stuff to send you in Instagram later that maybe you won't want to talk to me anymore about after. Who knows, right? Who knows? Okay, so good beer. Good beer. Okay. As you saw that, other than me talking, that drank rather quickly. Now, Erica worked for Black Oak. The first time I went to the Toronto Festival of Beer, you got a flyer before you got there. It was talking about all the beers that would be there. And me and the cantankerous cook made notes of which beers we wanted to review. Because we knew we couldn't drink all night, all day. So we made notes of which beers we wanted to review. And one beer there was from Black Oak, and it was the Double Chocolate Cherry Stout. And we tried it. And it wasn't great. Which made us both sad, because, I mean, you tell us it's a Double Chocolate Cherry Stout, we're going to get so excited because we love chocolate. We're fat guys, we love chocolate. We're also fat guys, we like cherries. Cherries are good. And we love stouts. So you tell us it's a Double Chocolate Cherry Stout, we're really excited. It was a really good stout. It wasn't double chocolate, and it wasn't cherry, and it wasn't even double APV. So it was disappointing in that it didn't hit what it said it should be, but it was exciting because it was fucking good. And this is kind of the same thing. It's not hitting what it says it should be. I'm not tasting any cherry in that. But if you told me this was a dark lager or a black lager, I would say this is the perfect dark or black lager. So it's one of those what the fuck do I do type of sentences, right? Like, do I take marks away from it because I'm not really tasting cherry? Or do I accept that it is a solid fucking dark lager that has cherry puree in it, and it might have fermented out, or it might just be that the part of the keg or the part of the fermenter that my can came from didn't really have any flavor in it. I mean, it might be the top, it might be the bottom. Well, actually, the bottom should have the most flavor, but so it might be the top of the keg or the top of the fermenter that this was pulled from as it's draining. So I might not have gotten any flavor out of it, because that's the thing with craft beer, right? It's not necessarily every can is created equally. Do I take that against it? I'm not going to. I'm going to accept that this is a quintessential dark lager or black lager or any. This is a great beer. Whether or not I'm tasting cherry, this is a great beer. Out of 10 on this, I'm giving it an 8.75 out of 10. Thank you guys for watching. I'll double check that nobody's commented. I guess nobody cares. I'm going to go watch some movies with the family. Good night, guys. Love ya. Bye-bye.